you worked all week and you're ready to let go. Let me tell you, friend, believe me when I say I know. It always feels like we're punching in. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. The fun is about to begin. You paid good money at the door. Get ready for a real good show. If you want to have a real good time with me tonight, you gotta move like crazy, dancing in the pale moonlight. We can all get down, spin inside out. I'm telling you, if you really want to groove, you gotta make a move.
You gotta make a move all the way into, we're almost to February. Kirk,
Yeah.
I see something on the set that looks familiar,
Yeah.
and there's people I recognize,
Uh-huh.
but there's something about it that doesn't quite look right.
Are you referring to the new movie poster for My Corona and the rebranding of My Corona?
I
as a wall
am. Is
away?
that what it is?
It is indeed. It is indeed. So, yeah, thanks for that. So we've re-released My Corona. It's available currently on Vimeo On Demand. It's going to be coming out on other platforms over the coming months. And we've got the new poster right here on the set for those of you who are watching the video version of this. We're really excited about it. Won a lot of awards, which we're able to now put on the poster, and excited to get it out there so it can be seen around the world. Before, it was kind of limited to certain geographies and got out to certain geographies. But in this next phase of launch, the on-demand is worldwide, man. Everybody all over the world can watch this thing now. So that's pretty exciting. And then hopefully we'll have it rolling out on some of the streaming platforms in the coming months.
And those
as well,
for those that are only listening, I will put a picture of it on our website.
Cool.
That way we can.
Yeah, if you can put a link of to the on-demand, that'd be awesome.
We can do that as well. So
that'd be awesome. And I think we'll get some guests looking at the poster here. Have we had any of those folks on? Not yet, but we will be getting the director, Phil Gorn, on, and we will be getting Crystal Carson on as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, those two are already confirmed, so that'll be fun to talk to them about all the things that they do in the film industry. So
awesome. Well, Kirk, where are we going today?
Well, today we are going back to Lincoln, Nebraska. This time, not to the Cigar Lounge. We're going this time to the heart.
Does your wardrobe indicate anything?
I think my wardrobe might actually be a clue.
Typically, if anybody's paying attention, Kirk usually throws on something.
And it's usually a gift from our guests. So,
yeah.
The Invest Nebraska folks are generous. So we are going to be going to Invest Nebraska, whose offices are in the Haymarket, which is basically kind of the epicenter of the startup world in Lincoln. A lot of the startups are there, or over on Innovation Campus, which we will be going to next week in our episode.
Mm-hmm.
So really excited to have Dan Hoffman, CEO of Invest Nebraska, on this week. So Dan came out and visited us here at the Silicon Prairie Center just a few months into when we were kicking it off. So shout out to Darren Robinson, who made that happen way back in 2018. When we were just getting things kicked off here in Nebraska. Dan came out and we talked about the different things that we're working on. We talked about ATS Solutions. We talked about Progressive Neuro behind me. You can see the magazine cover with myself and Brett Fulmer on it. We were at a much earlier stage of the company then. And that was how I first got to know Dan. And I'd heard about what Invest Nebraska was doing when I'd come back to Nebraska to give a talk previously before moving back. And so we kind of had a rough idea of what they were doing. They're really an integral part of the startup world here. They've funded or helped fund a lot of the really key startups, including our guest next week and a number of other ones that'll probably be coming up on the show. And they've also invested in 2 tranches of Progressive Neuro's fundraising. So really key to our company, but key to really to the broader startup ecosystem here in Nebraska. Invest Nebraska is I guess Dan will clarify in what he's saying in our discussions with him, but it's essentially a part of economic development. It's really the state of Nebraska's venture capital arm that's really worked, to help fund companies here. So every year we're doing better in terms of where we rank in the United States for startup funding. And a lot of that has to do with Invest Nebraska. And I think it has to do, if you think back to some of the themes of some of our previous conversations about the level of collaboration here within Nebraska and how we all find ways of helping each other. And certainly the folks at Invest Nebraska, Ben, Matt, Dan, they're all very, very helpful and engaged with their startups. And I think that's really important. And, it segues into, plug for something else we're doing here soon.
Yeah.
One of those key people there at Invest Nebraska is Matt Foley, and Matt Foley heads up Combine, which is something that's, that's going to come up in a few upcoming episodes, including today.
It picks corn, right?
No, not that Combine. not the Combine that,
you mean the one on Innovation Campus?
I mean the one on Innovation Campus, absolutely. So the Combine is essentially an ag tech incubator on Innovation Campus. And on February 15th, we've got Matt Foley coming right out here to Ravenna, where we, where the Silicon Prairie Center is based and where our studios for this podcast are. And he's going to be talking to farmers and kind of talking about the vision the state has for becoming the #1 ag tech state. And that's all part of, the Combine's part of the activities of Invest Nebraska as well. So
and we also have Bio Nebraska coming.
Shout out to Rob Owen. Yeah, absolutely we do. We're excited to have him, and I'm sure as the date approaches, the list of folks coming from the eastern part of the state to join us on that date will probably grow.
Yeah. I imagine we will. You know what? I think we can officially say it. We're going to live stream.
We are.
At least portions of it. We might not do the whole lunch. So basically, anybody's welcome to come. It's a community event. It's all about networking and just building existing relationships and making new ones.
Yep.
And because that's when really cool things happen.
Absolutely, through the network. And that's a big part of what the Combine is doing is, really creating a network of farmers across Nebraska to be able to, as ag tech technologies are developed, to work closely with the farmers to optimize those. And we have a great example in Aurora, Nebraska, of Grain Weevil, which is a robot that levels grain bins. It's a job I used to have to do, and it is dangerous, and it's not great for health either.
Right.
Being in those areas with no ventilation, pushing grain around for an hour or whatever at a time, really probably the reason to have some respiratory problems as an adult. So kudos to those guys, and kudos to the Nebraska farmers that have worked with them to really perfect that device.
Yeah.
And I think that's that level of collaboration is I think where we can get to being the #1 ag tech state in America.
That is awesome. Well, with all that being said, I'm excited for February to get here, but I think we need to teleport and head on back.
All right, man. Push the button. I think it's your turn to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, man. Good luck.
Roll the dice.
Good luck.
Hey.
Come on, man. We're still in Ravenna.
What?
We're still at the Silicon Prairie Center, man.
Oh, this is baloney.
Did you charge that thing up?
You took the batteries out, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You're just trying to make me look bad.
It might prank you, but in this case, I didn't, man. Legit.
All right.
Give it another go. Today we're here in Lincoln, Nebraska, the beautiful Haymarket, sunny day. I'll mention the temperature.
Well, you worked all week and you're ready to let